Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case, Elite Mode, Case 42, the heart of the matter. Let's unlock a round for your buddy number 6. Lady Spirit Katrina, as light as I am to have proven a good man's innocence, this day has not been kind to us. Not only was a deputy mayor murdered by another member of the Rochester family, but we also learned Sandra Huang had been in the Rochester family's pocket for who knows how long. This would already not be a good press day for us, but now I hear that her husband is raving about sorcery playing a part in her murder. I do not want the press getting a hold of this sorcery nonsense. Katrina, you need to go talk to Mr. Huang. Never fear, Chief. We shall speak with Mr. Huang as soon as possible. Excuse my barging in. Katrina, I need your help with a delicate matter. When you have a moment. Yola, I'm sure Katrina and Madeline will be of help. As for me, Katrina, I shall wait for you to speak with Mr. Huang. Okay. Wall Street as in Wall Street. Alright. What are you talking about? Sorcery. Mr. Huang, we have heard that you have a strange new theory about your wife's murder. You do know we caught the culprit, don't you? Yes, Larry Rochester. I knew that family was pure evil. They're in league with the devil, I tell you. Everyone says so. They stole my Sanderson's heart to appease the demons they work for. My word, that is a strong and highly illogical assertion, Mr. Huang. Have a look around the study again, if you don't believe me. I'm sure you'll find a trace of their allegiance to dark forces. Surely you cannot be serious, Mr. Huang. You must try to rest while we inspect the study. I'm sure the Lady Spirit Katrina will find no proof of anything supernatural. We'll see about it. Alright, let's go to Viola now. Katrina, thank you for coming. I need your help. As you know, I've been searching for my biological father using the genetic material I found on his cup, and been comparing to every clue you have gathered in your investigations. Has your search yielded any results so far? Well, today I got my hands on Horatio Rochester's cufflinks to guess out his genetic material, and I tested them. It seems to be a match. Oh, Viola, you're saying that Horatio Rochester is your father? I know that it beggars belief, and that's why I need to run more tests with a better sample. I contacted Eliza Melody, the one who planned the masked ball, and she told me that Horatio Rochester was wearing a skull mask at the party. Well then, Katrina, let's all go to the Dofo mansion to look for it. Tally ho. Alright. Alright, let's go investigate Deputy Mayor's study again. No supernatural thing around here. Oh, we'll need to make sure. Still in first place. Did the talk of Devil spark your interest in fire and brimstone, Katarina? Is that why you wish to look through that bucket of coals? Well, there might be something in there. I have a hard time taking Mr. Huang's claims to sorcery seriously, but if you have a hunch about finding anything in that bucket, I support your endeavors. Endeavors. Or is it endeavors? Alright, now the party table. Let's look for the skull mask. I see it. Okay. Skull mask. It does say something about Horatius's character. Why, this must be the skull mask Horatio Rochester was wearing, Katerina. Viola, are you sure that you want to go through with this? I fear that you will regret it. Yes, I'm sure, Katerina, but I'm so nervous that I'm shaking like a leaf. Can you take a sample of the hair on the mask for me? Okay. Alright, now the bucket of coal. Let's look through it. Oh? A medallion? You found a gold medallion in a bucket of coals? That is odd. The medallion sees has something engraved on it, but I can't make it out. Perhaps you could apply your dusty skills to reveal the mystery. Okay. Alright, now the skull mask. Katerina, here's hoping the hair you retrieved from the mask will help me determine whether or not Horatio Rochester is my biological father. We're here to help in any way we can, Viola. Good luck. Okay. Alright, now the medallion. What? Well, pentagram does say something about sorcery. Why, that's a pentagram on the medallion you found amongst the coals. A sign of the devil, indeed. Did Larry leave this behind to scare Mr. Huang? Or is there perhaps something to this rumor of the Rochester being in league with demonic forces? Of course, I don't believe in such hokum, and I doubt we'd get an honest answer from Larry Rochester. Very clever, Katrina. Lady Highmore is privy to all high society gossip. If the Rochesters are rumored to dabble in the occult, she'll have heard about it. Let's speak to her. Yeah, she's the one we can trust. And to think that I didn't trust her when I first played it. Please spare Katrina. What a pleasure it is to see you. I do hope I am not yet again a suspect in the murder investigation. Not at all, Lady Highmore. In fact, Lisbeth, Katrina and I need your help in verifying a rumor running around about the Rochesters. Oh, the Rochesters? I noticed that Rochester has gone behind bars, as you say. What of them? Well, according to some people, the Rochesters are in league with the devil. Oh my, that rumor has been going around for ages. I'm sure it's due to the Rochester's outrageous wealth. Then again, I'm fabulously rich and no one has ever accused me of demonic dealings. What I can say is that their enemies do not last long. A few have conveniently met grisly ends under very strange circumstances in Grim Chapel. Although deaths have been labeled as freak accidents, But denizens of Green Chapel are adamant that this is the work of the devil. Please, Better Katrina, I wouldn't go there if I were you. Green Chapel is a ghastly place. Distract yourself with this gift instead. Fancy. This rule of the Rochesters being in league with the devil, poppycock. But you have a fair point. Rochesters have proven to be a troublesome bunch. If their so-called enemies are disappearing into Grim Chapel, perhaps we'll have to investigate further. And I know how it has been, not only through murders, but through something else as well. Did this here provide you with what you needed? Oh, Katarina, I think I may faint. What did you find, Viola? Well, I tested the hair you collected from the masking DNA machine. And the genetic material from the hair matches what Katarina gathered from the cup. Horatio Rochester is indeed my biological father. Oh, that's my wig. But how could Horatio Rochester and your mother ever have crossed paths? That is precisely what I intend to ask her. Katarina, I could use your support. Please come with me. Oh no, did the internet go down? Oh no, it's loading. It's been raining all day. Last thing I need is the power going down and the Wi-Fi with it. Okay, let's go to Pemberton. Well, Yos's mother. Mother, I have undeniable scientific proof that Horatio Rochester is my biological father. Don't you dare deny it. Oh, my poor child. I feared this day since you first started sticking your nose into this. When I was young, I was hired as a maid in the Rochester household. Horatio was very hands-on, as it were, with the help. When I became pregnant, he fired me and made me promise to never tell a soul about us. He will never admit to being your father. Well, he has no choice now. There's no escaping science. Science does not matter one with to a man like Horatio Rochester. Secret knowledge will prove much more convincing. At the mansion there is a safe. The proof you need is inside it. But do this with no expectations of love from that cold-hearted beast. Never fear, mother. I'll find that proof at the mansion and he will be forced to face me. But first, I could use a little something to eat. Such a discovery really takes a lot out of a person. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the mansion to find that safe. That has to be the safe my mother mentioned, Katarina. She said that the proof we needed to force Horatio Rochester to admit that he's my biological father is inside. Please open this safe as quickly as you can. Okay. The man we hate the most is your father. Wow. And before Justin, this family was the main villain of this game. If I can say it like that. In the first district, as I remember, we were investigating the corruption in the police. I think it may have been connected to Rochester's. Larry said that everybody has a price, so... This document you discovered in the safe must be the proof my mother mentioned. It reads, should Beatrice Woodard ever reveal that Horatio Rochester is the father of her unborn child, she will be exiled. Wow! Why go to such strong accusations, if I can say it like that? Exiled? The Rochester family threatened to exile my mother if she told me that Horatio Rochester was my real father? That's outrageous. Well, one thing is certain. I must confront Horatio Rochester about all of this at once. Yeah. What do you have to say about this, Horatio? Please, better Katrina. You've put my nephew in jail, and now you come to gloat about it, I suppose. Mr. Rochester, my name is Viola Pemberton, and I have proof with me that you are undeniably my biological father. What do you have to say for yourself? I knew this day would come. No matter what threats I leveled against Beatrice, she wouldn't be able to keep her mouth shut forever. She didn't say a thing. She never said a word. I discovered all this myself as part of recent murder investigations for the Concordia Flying Squad. Murder investigations? My dear, are you saying that you work for the police department of this fair city? Yes, I am in charge of forensics and all scientific inquiries related to investigations. Well, Miss Pemberton, Viola, was it? Let it never be said that I will not welcome my blood relatives with open arms. You accept me? You're not going to exile my mother? Certainly not. All water under the bridge as it were, and I will never have it said that I'm not generous to all of my children. I think as soon as she mentioned that she works for the police, I think he just saw a chance to know everything about our investigations. I hate you so much, Horatio. Oh, Katrina, I can scarcely believe it. Horatio Rochester has all but officially recognized me as one of his own children. Viola, we understand your desire to rejoice, but doesn't this seem like a very sudden change of character for a man like him? I agree with that. Oh, pish-posh. Katrina, you saw for yourself how happy he was. I'm going to get some champagne and celebrate. I think he just faked that happiness. Poor Viola. I fear that she is in for a great disappointment. Quiet. After all, while we can't prove it in court, we know that her newfound family bribed a public official. Not to mention the rumors about some of their enemies being killed by the devil in Green Chapel. I seriously doubt that the Rochesters made a deal with the devil, but what is this nonsense I'm overhearing about the Rochester family making a deal with the devil? What utter rubbish. Well, Chief, we do have reason to believe that they are involved with questionable activities in the district of Green Chapel. Please, the Rochesters are pillars of the community. With all due respect, I feel that Larry's recent arrest for murder is reason enough to investigate further, Chief. Well, it's true that if anything is up with the Rochesters, I'd rather we learn about it before the press does. Very well, Katrina. Let's get this airship to Green Chapel without delay. That's right. And Criminal Case Mysteries of the Past was very boring, but as I said, the season just got better when we entered Green Chapel, so... Alright, that's all from this Elite mode. We're gonna stop here, we're gonna continue playing in another Elite mode of Criminal Case. And reminder, put your suggestions in the comments below. I already have a whole list of it, and I might add your suggestion. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!